You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that will change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Toot! In some jurisdictions, toot isn't even illegal. Isn't even legal. But if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Oh, look at this, it's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Will you marry me? So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Okay, it's about the same, okay? It's about the same. How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Wait, what's a pack again? What's a pack again? Let me Google this, just so I don't make a mistake. Pack meaning... I have no idea what make a pack means. Make a pack. Is it called make a pack? Take him down a pack. Okay. Take him down a pack meaning. Alright, it means to reprimand someone who is acting too arrogantly. Okay, the teacher's scolding took Bob down a notch or two. He was so rude, someone... Okay. That means we reject him in some way. Do we want to act hard to catch? I think we'll just flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear began to pull in the corner of his eyes as he gazed out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Rasen's gonna be one of the partners of KFC, guys. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out of the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The UCSAL waits for no one. You get home to find something really surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to the speed of the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses. Young man, I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Oh no. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the detail of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. Yo, what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connections rouses. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short agreement, you both agreed. No! Oh, we argued. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they are picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because you know, he's Pop. Wait, it's really sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up on right now. I'll have my shredded sprinkles, please. Hee Sprinkles a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick and summon your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school? He's not right. He's not wrong though. There's that horse that comes and rides to school, but who dared to pick on such gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Rasen. Suggest I pick on a defenseless horse? Now you're twisting my word and I won't have it. You're still doing this. Welcome back, Rasen. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Never! Colonel Sanders arrived just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A natural, intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. What do you mean coming back? I was always here. I'm the main protagonist. True? True? Is everyone excited for the final day of school, Rasen? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back and finding form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Oh my god, am I getting jealous? But what about the flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. There's a lot of words to say, it was blunt. Excuse me, Rasen. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Rasen. Oh shit. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Aslick for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Aslick, you take out the spellbook, you read. No! Start flipping through the pages. Whoa! That's that book? It looks like the bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edge of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else like everything else? Not rooting in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic. But this desperate time calls for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We don't do it after all. We don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his wife to make a quick announcement. So I'm sorry about the dog, by the way, as usual. His cute little nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. I think he must be quite hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. I think we'll just wait for what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Look at that. The anime style though. Sprinkle is barking ferociously like the dog outside my house, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? who named him Terence. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Oh, Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. That's a really cool thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. What? Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. Over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. To her to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation. Oh my god. It's so disgusting though. Oh shit. Okay, so it's basically egg with jelly creams. I'm guessing it's butter with cream and the candy sticks with the what is it called? Pretzel sticks, chili sauce, chocolate, beans, and what is this? Corns? Oh my god. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final days of school. Oh no, we're gonna fight again. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a really beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Sorry, oh my god, I just went into dog form again. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? A tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure. So you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane in Success City. Miriam's brightened up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitated to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna set her up on Colonel Sanders Stanley and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Crank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who should have settled for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. My accent is changing every time. I'm so bad at this. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheek. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. It's called breakup soup. And I bet that Professor Dog's gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You have decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Wen, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Aslick. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Rasan's favorite chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you are able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Rasan, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at the station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. Oh, there we go. It's gonna go shit. But the decision gets hard to stick to when. The oven timer goes behind you. Fess up. Fess up about your practice dish. We're gonna do it. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it. That was made with a heaping helping of TLC. What's a TLC? But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Wait, do we have pot pie in Malaysia? I don't think we have pot pie in Malaysia KFC though. I don't think we do. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lay down the ground rules. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that pushes you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Wen Wen and Aslik are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. What? She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spice, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredient into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Buster Blaster! Wen flags his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Oh my god, it's so bad. Aslik scoops her pantries off the tray with lightning speed. Shadow personalities for you! Oh my god, that's so her though. Even Clank gags in on a 5-style pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English exactly? It's the singularity, that's what I'm foretold. We mustn't let it happen. All the appliance uprising will take us all. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Aslik has a spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tides? You got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? We're gonna do it the hard way. We will win this fair and square, guys. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Exactly. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you have chosen to win on your own term and he gives you a subtle wink across the room. I believe in you, Rasen. Miriam noticed too. And I always believe in you, Rasen, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Except you ditched me for Colonel Sanders, but it's okay, I'll let it go. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam? What about your dish if you're here cheering who is cooking? Tiny food shortcut camp. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam. Oh my god, toss a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eye. It is I, Steve, the spark monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spark monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I said you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry Steve, but I'm kinda in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spark Monster noticed that you've got the Grimoire stash beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magic items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guess it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salt water? I love to, but I've always wanted to be a tough chef actually, you know, when I was a little spark pup back in the old country. You can feel Spark Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand, it's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactic class and when I woke up. Okay, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered from the huge snack bag, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. What? Is this like an option? Holy shit, okay. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire life for. Yes, Rasen, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire life for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what? You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which is super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked. Oh shit! But don't worry, dear Rasen. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it's not all lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. Hug me, Colonel Sanders. I'm here to help. All you have managed to make is mac and cheese and time is almost up. So you're gonna need help. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you have ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. From the off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that only comes from one student. Hey, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hooked by an elastic of his underpants. What? Let me guess, the women has something to do with this? Oh wait, wrong name, wrong voice, but anyway. When someone asks for a veggie, who am I to refuse? Oh wait, oh okay. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? You wait to hear a signature wee beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. Oh wait. Whoa, 3 whole days long. It's how many hours already? I think it's about 2 hours we've been streaming, right? 2.5? Is that how long we've been streaming? Yeah, 2 hours and 19 minutes. I think it's about 2 hours. I've made tender udon noodle. It's very so